identify the two players with us and then maybe make a general comment about the game and then we'll go to questions?
We have senior Maliki Sony, junior Josiah Harris, Quinn Rogers. I thought it was a hard-fought game. I just thought some of our discipline wasn't there consistent.
Josiah, what's this going to do for you, fueling you going into next season?
I mean, this hurts. Like it hurts bad. So it's gonna definitely motivate us for next season. This hurts.
Coach, you had great success holding them scoreless early throughout the third quarter and early in the fourth. Did you make a change, or what were you doing well there?
I thought we finally settled down, locked in, stuck to the game plan, and we were very active. I thought we carried it into the fourth quarter. Offensively, I do not think we executed at all what we were supposed to do as far as that game plan. Defense is defense. That's what we do. So I know we're always going to defend. Teams are going to hit shots. That's going to happen. But offensively, I just didn't think we executed at all. Given your size advantage, is there any sense that you took that team for granted because you didn't play with a lot of urgency offensively? We did, and a lot of that was just movement. And more so than anything, it just was, I don't know, the stage may have got to them. It's been no different. We didn't run nothing different than we've been running. It just wasn't getting executed.
Coach, do you feel you settled for too many threes, or what specifically offensively would you like?
Well, what I like to do is at least get 5 to 10 more passes instead of one shot, one pass shot. I thought we missed a lot of layups. Also, I mean, we got shots. The 3-point, we had open threes that just didn't drop. Some of that is, understanding the line. So some of them may be a little deeper than what they normally would have shot. But more so anything, just execution. That's really what it was. We don't take anybody for granted. We take every single team we play very serious. We took them serious. They're here for a reason. So we didn't think we were going to come in for a cakewalk or anything like that.
Can you talk a little bit about the impact of their number 5 on the game? He had 19 points, and I mean, he did to you what he does to everyone.
Well, he did pretty good in the first half. I thought second half we ended up taking him away. But he was crafty. He got to the rim, made plays, stayed poised.
A couple big steals.
He may have. I don't remember.
Coach, you're down 3 after Pretty Powell hit the free throw. You came down, you took a 3. What did you want there? Did you get?
We wanted to run the play. We wanted to run the play. I think we panicked and just threw something up.
Coach, did they remind you of anybody on your schedule from the season?
Not really. I mean, maybe a Revere or something like that. They were well coached, disciplined. I believe they executed. They stayed poised. But I mean, we did what we knew we were going to do. It was just the offense, offensively, just was not a good game.
Josiah, their center is one of their better players. He didn't have a great game today, and I'm sure you had a lot to do with that. Can you speak about what you were doing to him defensively? Did you sense him getting frustrated during the game?
Just fronting the post, like Coach said, and just keeping our hands up, walling up, and just being affecting his shot when he shoots. So that was pretty much it.
Maliki, do you think you guys started to figure out their point guard a little bit with your pressure? Was there something you saw, or you think it was just you guys started to get things started?
Low bias and get easy layups and stuff like that. Just wanted to press up.
Coach, you still had a 36-34 lead with 3:31 to go. You got 3 cracks at it. The third one was Priest at the rim, and they blocked the shot. And then came down, and then the Meyer kid hit a 3. I sort of magnified that exchange in my mind. Do you feel like that's a key juncture of the game?
Yep. We had talked about in the second half, just power it up. I think he held it in his hands just a little bit too long. It shouldn't even have been a thought. It should have been just immediately up. But that's something he'll learn as a player. He'll grow from it and learn from it. I mean, he's probably never been in that type of situation before, but that's stuff we talk about and we work on. So I think he'll clear it up.
Priest getting in foul trouble kind of early, did that change anything for you guys?
Definitely. It changed the offense, what we wanted to do. That definitely hurts a little bit with the execution, but even when he was out there, I don't think we fully executed the game plan that was written up.
Just at 16 and 12, I think you had, how were you feeling out there? How were you, what was going on with you?
It wasn't enough. We didn't get the job done, so I don't feel like that day it wasn't enough.
Coach, I know you probably have a priority list on defensive guys you're covering from them. The kid who hit the 2 threes, Myers, was he high up?
What number was Meyer?
Number 1?
Yep, he was, actually the game plan was when he was in the shade more his side, and because he is a shooter and he's very confident shooting. I saw that on the games that I watched.
What was your expectation with ball control? Because you had a lot of opportunities to get it down low, like you guys like to do, but it just seemed like it kept slipping out of your hands.
That's just, I don't know if it's nervousness or what, but we did lose a lot of basketballs by the rim. And then there was a few times where we had to seal and it just didn't get thrown down there. So, like I said, it was more or less offensive execution for this game defensively. I mean, it's a pretty decent game for us. We rarely let people get over 50. We did that. And offensively, we just didn't execute what we were supposed to do.
Malachi, did they surprise you by their poise? Because they hadn't been here in 3 decades. I mean, this was.
I watched all the film. I listened to my coach. I know it was a really cover team, well-disciplined team. I didn't think it was going to be easy enough.
Coach, you've expressed some frustration with your success offensively. They pride themselves on defense. Was there some role that they played in your shortcomings, or did you just feel like it wasn't where you wanted it?
Yeah, I just don't think it was just fully ran through. I don't think it had much to do with their defense. They defended well, so I'm not saying they didn't do that because they won the game. They defended and they rebounded and made sure they boxed out. But little things like when you see it, a seal, not getting it down there, guys in the wrong place, guys not actually running the play all the way through. I think they have more to do with that than anything.
Okay, any more questions?